My favorite is the Fool. I want to get the Fool tattooed on my body. It's so funny because I told my mom I want to get a tattoo. My mom told me, Michi, never in your life get a tattoo. I have 2 tattoos. And then my mom told me, Michi, never get your tarot card read. Now I read tarot. And my mom said, Michi, never get your palm reading read. That I've never done. See? I listen to you, MOCHIEVEE. 1, I keep it 90% of the time. 10% of the time, I actually do be listening. But I haven't gotten my hand reading yet. Forever in your rebellious face. It's too late. I've already done it already. But I haven't gotten my hand reading. But I was talking to Numi about this a couple of days ago. In Asia, did you know, and I know this is kind of bad, but in Asian belief, we have different types of horoscopes, right? Like, you know how like the most common is like, oh, Aries or Capricorn or Libra, like that's a horoscope. In Asian culture, we have our own horoscope that has something to do with how you look like. For example, if you have beauty marks on your body or like specifically your face, what beauty mark means what? You know what I mean? Like if you have a beauty mark under your left eyebrow, or if you have a beauty mark under your right eyebrow, or on your chin or your forehead, your cheek, like depending on the position of your beauty mark, it means differently. There's also ones where it's like depicting lips, like what kind of shaped lips you have also shows what kind of person you are. Is it accurate? Definitely not, right? It's just one of those like belief things. Like I think in some Asian cultures too, there is like a beautiful date, so people time their like birth, like their child's birth, to lucky dates because they believe like some months or some days or some years are luckier than the others. There's a lot of that. Yeah, it's like lips, nose shapes, eye shapes, beauty mark shapes. You can literally Google it. Like different positions mean different things. I personally don't quite believe in it, and I don't quite like it because that's very like judging a book by its cover kind of mentality. But I know a little bit about it. And with Numi, when I told Numi about it, she's like, oh my god, what does my beauty mark mean? Somehow, chat, the beauty mark is a 50-50, okay? It's like some positions are good positions, some positions are bad positions. Somehow, Numi managed to have all of the bad positions. And I just had to tell her. I had to be like, oh, where is it? And she's like, oh, one of them is here. And I'm like, oh, well, in that position, usually it means that you have a hard time making relationships. But maybe you have others, right? Well, what's your others? It's like, oh, my other one is here. And I'm like, oh, that one means that, well, there is definitely a lack of consistency in your life, and you probably need to move around a lot. Any others? And she's like, no. And I'm like, wow, that's great. Well, that's so nice. Which one is... I'm telling you, it's because of the jorts. It's that one I don't really agree with. I feel like there's a lot... Like, I have a beauty mark on... I have one beauty mark. I have a lot of beauty marks on my body. I have one on my face, which is weirdly enough in my eyebrow. Actually, let me see what it means. Beauty mark in eyebrow meaning. Ow! Well, don't dox... It's a beauty mark in an eyebrow. Don't... Chat, even I can't see it. The reason I found it is because one time I accidentally trimmed my eyebrows a bit too thin, and then I literally had a period of time where I had no eyebrows and I was like f***ing bald, and I'm like, oh my god, I have a beauty mark on my eyebrow. Who knew? But most of the time you can't f***ing see it. It's blended in with my eyebrows. But yeah, one time I cut my eyebrows too short and I looked angry for like 2 months, I think. Like I actually look like I have like this. Like my eyebrows look like I'm constantly angry, which is one of the funnier side. Cool. I got one of the nicer ones. Never mind then. Apparently, a beauty mark in your eyebrow is a good thing. Yippee. I've got one next to my right eyebrow. Is it next to it or right, like in it?
Commander_M got scammed for $3. I have one on the inside of my left eyelid. What does that one mean?
Beauty mark left eyelid meaning. I Google. It says, there is no meaning behind this one. It's just a pimple. Okay. It means you're a humble person, according to Google. But it also considers you're lucky. You're a lucky, humble guy. You are meaningless. Okay, what the...
your eyebrows. I now know your exact position.
According to how the light shines with your eyebrow and the sheer reflection on your forehead, I know exactly where you live. I knew it. God damn. I have one under the eyes.
What are you gonna do if Numi shows up with jorts again? Rip them off?
Oh.
Wait, don't answer that.
Listen, I feel like Numi wants to give me payback for judging her jorts by wearing jorts, but that literally sounds so stupid to me. Because it's like, why make yourself look ugly? Numi doesn't look... That's the thing. Numi has such a great body. In that f***ing clip where Numi's like, why did I wake up seeing Michi call me an ugly cone? What the f***, you guys? The first 8 seconds of that clip was me talking about how beautiful Numi was, right? Women, am I right? Ignore the 8 seconds where I just fucking non-stop glazed her. I'm like, Numi is so beautiful. She's so pretty. She's just one of the most gorgeous person ever. It's just the jorts. And she's like, oh my god, she called me ugly. Wait, let me open Heavenly's DM. Heavenly prepared this for me.
Says the person who thinks everyone lies to your very face.
Ow. That's how I feel. Literally, it's one of those, you look beautiful today. So you're telling me I looked ugly yesterday? 2 minutes of glazing and focus on the... Bro, I was glazing her for so fucking long. I said she looked like a fugly cone because of her jort for 1 second. And suddenly, the narrative goes, oh my god, Michi thinks I'm an ugly cone. Like... she's just like you, FR. You, chat. All right, that's not true. Says the person who thinks everyone lies to the... I do think everyone lies to my face. That is very true. That is true. If it isn't that, what the fuck did I sow to reap this shit? Love the art that came out of it though. I fucking hate that Jort's art. It's such a pretty art and that's what pisses me off. I want to focus on like finding the good people. For example, I met Numi recently and I didn't think I would be friends with Numi. I think I told you guys this too. Like when I first met her, I thought we are gonna be like acquaintances. Like you're a streamer, I'm a streamer. I respect you, you respect me. Like it's just fair play. Like as long as there's respect, then we're good, right? But now I would say that Numi is someone I consider very close, which is really crazy. It's crazy how the world works, but I'm very happy that I got to meet Numi. And during the Thailand trip, I felt like I was surrounded by people that genuinely cared about me.
Silicon Valley
you know?
Engineer for the 1 resub.
Like, welcome to this campy ship. Like, I felt like I was surrounded by people that cared about me for me and not for the fact that I'm Michi MOCHIEVE. You know what I mean?
Pat. I would be Michi's
how do I word
roommate,
this?
but that's too far away. So we have to make sure Michi gets a roommate who can cook.
Oh, chef!
So how about Giri?
Oh my god, I love... I'll die! I love Giri so much. I miss
No,
Giri!
I'm popping in.
Oh,
Do not work out if you don't eat.
Oh.
Working out burns calories which you need to live.
I'll eat more!
The average Indoit
Probably.
packet is less than 300 calories. You should eat a minimum of 1,500 calories if you're working out for 30 plus minutes.
Writing this down, okay?
That means so you don't pass out and possibly die, you should be eating 5 packets of Indomie a day. If you can't do that, don't try it, please. But no, don't take my advice on it. Ask a doctor if it's okay.
I'm very grateful you think I can work out for 30 minutes. Okay, let's start slow here. I can barely think about working out for more than 15. And that's just thinking. So like, slow down. Let's start small. You know, something is better than nothing. Let's start with 5. And then we go to 10. And then we go to 15. And maybe we will get to 30. Not 30 minutes. 30 is the minimum. I'm not working out to look better, chat. I'm working out. I work out until like the adrenaline kicks in my brain. And I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Just the adrenaline. How many calories do you eat in a day? I don't know. I don't count it. It depends, you know. I think enough for me to live, and I'm grateful. Yeah.
Start small.
Numi.
Start by lifting a Snickers bar into your mouth.
Okay, I like that idea. Ooh, I want to eat Bounty. I miss Bounty. I don't think they sell it in Indo. I want Bounty so bad. Well, that's the thing, chat. Numi genuinely made me realize there are people that care about me as a person. And I kind of needed that recently. Sometimes I feel like, don't get me wrong, I care about my friends and I have friends, but I don't know if...
Michi,
how do I word
you don't
this?
need to be working out for all of the 30 minutes. You can take breaks for 1 or 2 minutes between each set.
We'll start slow. Just believe in me and I will do really well once I recover. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna be very honest about it. I might word this wrong, so please, I mean it in a good way, or like in a not so bad way. It's probably not good, but not so bad either. I feel like sometimes people are my friends, or I consider them friends, and over time their actions prove to me that they kind of see me more as like content. you know? And I get it, you know, it's like we're content creators by the end of the day. Like, I'm okay with, like, we're friends, but also content creator friends. It's fine. But sometimes I feel like there's a lack of balance-ish, and I do doubt myself. I'm not the most, like, confident person. I have days where I doubt myself, where it's like, do you actually care about me? Or like, do you care about me right now? Because I'm still relevant. Like, what if one day I'm not as relevant? Like, are you just gonna throw me away? Like, I'm kind of scared about that, right? So that mentality kind of have burnt me out a little bit, and I stopped reaching out to people for a while. So I stopped trying to like be friends with people. I kind of stopped maintaining friendships as much, because sometimes like you can tell, you know what I mean? Like you can tell that it's like, I know that I like to troll, and it's like a mutual thing. Like, you make fun of me, I make fun of you. It's like, haha, we get it. But sometimes I feel like some people do take the joking a bit too far, because it's not bad. Like, I don't actually take it personally. It's just like, you know, you joke about that on stream about me, but then like you don't really reach out and you don't really respond to me. So I don't really know if you only bring me up to like make fun of me for a clip, and then that's kind of it, you know? So I was a bit like burnt out in that aspect. Not in a streaming. Streaming is still so much fun to me, but it's like the socializing part that now I'm like second guessing, and I don't really like speak up about it because it's really fucking weird to do that. It's like, hey man, like honestly, selfishly, I'm not ready to hear their response. You know, like if I were to reach out to people being like, hey, I just want you to know, like, are you just using me for content here because I realized this, and this is how I feel. I'm scared. Like, what if it turns out it's true, and they're like, well, I think we're friends, but we're not as close as you thought we were, and I'll cry. So I don't want to know. It's one of those things. But ever since the Thailand trip, my mentality's shifting to a better one. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Lelouch2323, for the 5 giftaroonies. Thank you so much. Aja! And like, some people behind the scenes are, well, some people are different. You know, I'm different too. Like, I'm a bit more reserved, kind of, behind the scenes. But there are people who, maybe they're busy.
The wet kitten allegations, but I can relate.
Right? Like, I know that some people are, maybe they're just busy, or maybe they have like different interests, or maybe we've changed. Not as like worse, like you've just become a different person and I've become a different person, so we don't like vibe as much as we used to, which is very normal in life. But I can't tell. Hi, Laze! I hate you. Thank you for being friends with Lazu! It's that guy that ERP'd me. I will forever remember you as that guy that... That's the thing. Like, I appreciate the people that are here for me, you know? Like, I care about people a lot. One thing that... Oh my god, I'm gonna expose Numi right now. I think this is her communication major kicking in.
I don't like you.
This is exactly why people don't like you. Come on, man. You went on a vacation and still remembered. It left me with a lasting impact. I'm gonna glaze Numi right now. Numi, one of the reasons that I was a bit doubtful, like opening up to Numi instantly, is because Numi is the type of person that really wants to make other people feel comfortable around them, right? Like, Numi wants to make you feel comfortable and like understood and heard. But because of that, off the bat, I don't know Numi. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hear more about her, and she wants to hear more about me. So now we're both quiet. Like, I have friends who off the bat just like talk about themselves, and I know so much about them, and I can understand what kind of person she is. With Numi, I feel like she's trying to make me feel comfortable, that I'm like, I want to know more about you. Like, what makes you comfortable? What do you like? Like, what do you not like, right? So in the trip, we got closer because we started like being more open about it, and she's starting to like tell me stuff. And one thing I appreciate about Numi is she tries to put my thoughts into words for me, and not as in like, this is how you feel, but it's like, is this maybe how you feel? Is that maybe how you feel? And I appreciate it a lot, because it's like, you don't really have to do that. Like, sometimes I'm okay with not understanding how I feel. I have a therapist, right? And I'm very confused myself, but Numi actually tries to kind of put it into words. One thing that Numi said that made me kind of like, I'd never realized this, but sometimes I feel like this is a bit cocky, so I'm sorry. When I care about someone, I am 100% like loyal to them. You know, I'm the type of person that's like, if I care about you, I really, really care about you. Like I will, if you need me, I'm there. If you need money, I'm there. Like no questions asked. Anything you want. Time, money, effort. I will like do anything for you. And this includes like loyalty. Like if I hear someone say something bad about you, I will say something like, that's not true. You know what I mean? And I'm not usually like that because I'm very non-confrontational, but I give my 100%. So I always thought for the longest time that it's very selfish for me to expect the same. That it's like, you also give me your 100%. And I was like, oh man, sometimes, you know, when you're friends with someone and it feels like you try to understand them and they don't really try to understand you back.
Don't think too hard about it when it comes to friends. Just enjoy the time you spend together. You should relax around friends.
That's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but it's gonna sound a bit bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I have the same mentality where I want to be myself around my friends. And I am a very flawed person. Everyone has their flaws, right? Like I know I have weaknesses. I know some of them, but I don't know all. But when I'm really putting my guard down, and this is like off stream, like I don't put up a face, you know, like I'm gonna be 100% myself, and I'm gonna eventually, when I'm comfortable, I'll be very vulnerable to you. Like on stream, I am myself, but obviously there are certain things I don't talk about on stream because it will cause drama, and I'd really rather not cause drama. But off stream, sometimes, you know, when I'm like, hey, I feel this way or I feel that way, or like this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I'm not, like it takes a level of vulnerability, and I am not very good with being vulnerable. So sometimes like when I'm very relaxed with people and I'm being myself, and then they kind of use it or either against me, or they kind of like don't share the same, if that makes sense. Like I kind of feel very like, uh-oh, I overshared. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like yapping and then I'm like, uh-oh, I actually overshared. Like this is not TMI funny. Like that was an actual oversharing. Like damn.